YouTube, back with Myke LS. Back on the road again. Y'all can see from the background, I'm in something different. I'm in the classic 2004 Toyota Solara Coupe. Had this for a while. I had this since it was popping in 2004. So you know, it be sitting, so I decided to take it out today. You know, said why not? You know what I mean? There ain't really nothing going on, no motion out here. So I said, let me take it out. Actually, what I'm doing today, I had some parts for the box Chevy. So basically, I'm blessing my cousin with the parts. He got a Buick Skylark. So I basically have the rear trailer arms, the rear upper trailer arms, and the sway bar, Hotckis. So it was in pretty good condition. It came off the box Chevy. It just need a little cleaning up and all that. But basically, I'm gonna bless him. Hopefully, it work out for him. And I have a steering wheel also that I had also I'm gonna bless him with. But that's what we gotta do, man. Sometimes we gotta bless each other, and you get your blessings back. You know, you gotta help somebody elevate. You know, because I elevated to a certain point, and you know, I have these parts, so I said, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Pass it on to somebody trying to do the same thing I'm doing. Hopefully, everything work out and it do what it do for his building, his project. So yeah, we doing that right now. So that's actually why I'm in the Toyota, because the sway bar is so big and long. Like, you know, I don't want to ride around with no parts like that in the scat pack. So that's why I'm in the Solara. So just about to drop that off. Everything is light so far. We still on that hunt for that tow truck. You know what I mean? I got like a little bucket list of choices. So basically, I'm really just narrowing everything down. I kind of got something selected, but you know, I'm not gonna really say too much yet, because until that time come, then we will basically record, you know, what we got going on. So that's a good note right there. But also, I'm still on the hunt regardless. I'm still trying to find the best option for the box Chevy, and that's what we gonna do. And I want to know something which, you know, I kind of thought about, because, you know, as I said, I'm basically, you know, passing parts on to, you know, my cousin for his build. So throughout previous years, I got work done on my box Chevy and stuff like that. Like, so yo, what mechanics be doing, which you know is a hustle. So all your old parts, they basically keep it. Like, you know, like if you swap a motor or whatever, you know, and you just don't got no space for it, basically they keep it. And all parts, like I did the LS swap on the box Chevy. So I had all original parts. I had the original harness, I had the original alternator, I had everything original. But basically, you know, I swapped out the alternator. I got a new alternator. I ended up having to get a new wire harness and all that. But what I'm trying to say is, rather than these people give you back all the parts you're not going to use, they basically keep it. Whatever, if it's axles or whatever it may be, they keep it and basically bring it to places and get it refurbished, cleaned up, and then they basically sell it or they scrap it. So for years, like, you know, I swapped the bumper out on the box Chevy. You know what I mean? I could have basically sold that, or I could have brought it to the scrap metal yard. So a lot of these shops made a shitload of extra money. That was the extra money they robbed me, you know what I mean, rather than give me back my part. Because, you know, sometimes you just be in a rush of getting whatever you need to get done, and you're not even worrying about the old parts that came off the vehicle. Basically, that's worth money or worth anything. You know, it holds value. That's what I'm trying to say. So it all holds value, and basically these shops just straight just double up their money on you. They be like, yeah, I keep it, don't worry about it, I hold it. Or they don't ever say nothing. So that's a key note. Like, if you're doing any work on your car, like, yo, get your old parts back, bro. make sure they give you back. Tell them, make sure you get all your old parts back, and now you can decide what you want to do with it. Bring it to the scrap yard, get it. You can actually get it rebuilt or whatever. Like I learned about an axle place. I discovered, which I always pass it. It's in Brooklyn on Ditmas Avenue, right? That they do axles and rack and pinions. So you know how, like, you know, you if you're a mechanic, you'll kind of have an idea what I'm talking about. But if you're not a mechanic, then you know. But yeah, your axle, basically when your axle go bad, the boot is a rubber boot on it that basically pop, the grease come out, whatever. So, you know, the common thing to do, like if you bring your car to a shop, they go tell you, oh yeah, you need some new axles just because the rubber boot broke. But basically, what they actually do, sometimes they don't even get a new part. Sometimes they bring it to this place and basically get the boot changed real quick, and basically, you know, they charge you for it. So, or, you know, they're keeping your old axles and basically bringing it to this place, either selling it or whatever it may be, and they're making money off of your old parts. Because, you know, more than likely, a lot of people be like, I don't want this shit, and keep that shit. But that, you know, to me, it's all money. It's all money, and it all can be reused and resold. So that's just a little knowledge right there for, you know, people that don't know that's doing their own work or getting some kind of work done, man. Do your homework on that. Oh man, Lambo. Somebody got a black on black Lambo outside. That's what's up. But yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, you know, as I said, you know, we staying motivated, we staying grinding, and that's what it is, man. Yo, March is about to hit on Friday, so you already know it's go time, man. It's go time, because it's time to go, people. You know what I mean? It's time to get the show on the road. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do. So I just wanted to chop it up with y'all for a little bit, you know, on my day-to-day hustle. Let's see if I can show y'all a little view of the back. So y'all see, basically back to the corner, that's our sway bar poking out. You know what I mean? That we basically blessing the Buick Skylark. So, you know, as I said, we continuing to grow. We continuing to, you know, do what we gotta do. And, you know, the weather is changing up, man. We got some 50-degree weather, even though we got a little rain and all that. But, you know, the weather's holding up. And I'm staying motivated. I'm staying consistent. You know what I mean? I'm on that grind. Because, you know what I mean, this year is going to be super big for us. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Look at them back-end videos. Support the channel. Help the channel grow. You know, the channel is a very cool channel. And we're trying to keep consistent with the channel. And, you know, we're just trying to give you different footage of different things, you know what I mean, that we have upon us. And, you know, it's going to get more better because, as I said, the weather's getting warm and we're going to be outside a little bit more with different cars. Still got that big scat pack. I actually, this Toyota Solara actually supposed to reface it, you know, because it got like, let me see, it got like 120 on the dash. And this is one of the biggest, coolest coupes in the world. Like when for its time, it was real cool. So I really want to put some tender loving care in it because I had kind of been like neglecting it. The seats is kind of like dry rotted and I got tape on it and all that. But this coupe is like a real big coupe. I would say a big coupe for more than likely 2 average size people. You know what I mean? It got space in back, which is pretty decent, but I'm really not gonna ride 2 people in the back unless it's necessary. But other than that, this coupe is super cool. The whole front of it is, you know, put it together, man. This is a real cool car, you know what I mean? Just to reface it and just to move around, you know what I mean, on the low. And, you know, when the weather's bad and all that also, you know, this is basically kind of like what I use it for. You know, but right now, you know, I still got some little work. They don't got no heat, but, you know, we don't even need no heat right now because, look, we got 50-degree weather, so that's crazy. So, other than that, yeah, I mean, just touch base on the box Chevy. Just doing little knickknacks as always on it. Just basically getting it ready for the warm weather, which is actually ready. Is really ready, but I just want to revisit the stuff I did, like I did the trailer arms, the rear trailer arms and all that. I just want to check the nuts and bolts, make sure everything is torqued right, everything's still the way it's supposed to be, you know. And yeah, like, you know, I got big things coming for that for that car. Like, just, you know, I still got more upgrades to do, but I'm not, as I told y'all in previous videos, I'm not doing nothing this year because this car is basically running, it's cool, and I'm not doing nothing spectacular. But next year, if we have a good year, which I know we're gonna have a good year, you know, it's a lot of parts upgrade, better stuff that needed to be done, which I haven't done, because, you know, as I said, you always got to leave room for growth. You always got to backtrack on the car to make sure everything is right, rather than keep on putting new, and you still got additional problems. I think that's kind of like going backwards. So as I said, with that car, basically I had to go back into the whole car because I got so much work done. I had to revisit what's going on, what's next, what to fix before I add on new parts. I just don't want to add on new parts just to say, yo, I put new this, I put new that, and really, like, it don't make no sense. It's just to say I put something new, and just to tell the streets I put something new, which I'm not doing that. So as I said, the way I'm doing it is like I'm revisiting everything that was done. You know what I mean? Because I did a lot like at one time, so I'm revisiting everything that's done. If something need to be corrected, I'm gonna correct that. So before I get to the next step and add additional new stuff, and I still got stuff to correct, like, you know what I mean? So basically that's my motto of doing it. Like, you know what I mean? If you look at my videos, you'll see my journey. You'll hear that conversation all the time. So if you're doing a build or something like that, you know, I know like you go into shops and they doing different things, but understand what they doing. Watch what they doing. Take note, right? And make sure everything is done correctly. You know what I mean? Don't just you know, take people's word for everything, because basically they're gonna tell you they did this and that, and then they didn't do nothing. Make sure you get all the specs or all the modification, everything. You know what I mean? Just do your homework and just get that information and get that knowledge on why you're doing something, because everything you do serves a purpose. You know what I mean? Like, if you get a certain kind of shock, it serves a purpose of why you getting that shock. Maybe for the rim setup, even the brakes. Like, you get a certain kind of brake. You're getting a certain kind of brake and brake pads for a reason. Just don't get it because you heard of the name and da-da-da-da. Nah, all of them have a reason for a certain kind of performance and a certain kind of thing. The same thing with the shocks and the springs, whatever. Like me, like I got airbag suspension, right? I mean, at the time, it was a wave and all that, the airbag suspension, but I think right now, for my build and for my car, I'm gonna, maybe by next year, I'm gonna remove the airbag suspension, because I don't think it's for what I really need it for right now. Like, you know, performance-wise and what I'm trying to do, I don't think I need the airbag suspension anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that will be one of the things next year. See, I gave y'all a little something. You know what I mean? So one of the things next year, I will be removing the airbags. You know what I mean? Because I don't want no airbags no more. As I said, it was fun. It was for whatever it do. But now I think, you know what I mean, I elevated to a point where I don't want to do airbags, or maybe I'll just keep it in the rear, or maybe I got to see how whatever I'm doing, if it makes sense. So that's what I'm doing. Every part have to make sense. Every move have to make sense. Like playing chess. Like, it got to make sense. So that's really cool. Like, you know what I mean? I'm learning. I'm watching other dudes do it on YouTube. I'm learning the game. I'm a student. I'm staying a student. And, you know, these people keep me motivated in what they're doing. I'm not at a level where to do car giveaways and all that. I ain't really get big yet like that. But hopefully, you know what I mean, one point of time, when my turn come, you know, I will be maybe able to bless somebody with something, or you know, a car or something that I put together, or whatever it may be, you know what I mean? Because, you know, if always when you're able to bless somebody with something or knowledge or whatever it may be, you know what I mean, that's key. That's a big thing. You know what I mean? That also help you grow, growth. And that's what we're trying to do for this channel. So this channel came a very long way. And as I said, man, we're trying to take it to the top of 2024. And I just got to look at my revisit my car show roster. I missed a lot of car shows last year, so whoever car show I missed, that, you know, I maybe said I was coming and I didn't come. But this year, you know what I mean, I'm trying to hit up all the car shows that I can. You know what I mean? Show y'all that we outside, depending on what state, wherever you at. I'm trying to support everybody venue, and, you know, just to support back, that helps. You know, I support you, you support me, and that's how that go. So, you know, I will be, you know, revisiting the roster because it's still early. We actually at the end of February, but I kind of have an idea the people that's having car shows, which they did it last year. Like you have, now I could just name a few big ones. You got Rick Ross, you got DJ Envy. I did that last year. You have DJ Magic. I missed that one last year because I couldn't get in. It was kind of late for me to get in. I missed Ross. What other big ones? I think Dump Master had a car show. I couldn't go to that one because I didn't have nothing to tow. And a lot of different car shows I couldn't go because I really didn't have nothing to tow the vehicle, and I wasn't trying to throw the vehicle on the trailer. I wasn't trying to borrow nobody's car either to trailer my joint to another state to go to the car show. So that's why when you hear me talk about I'm on the hunt for a tow truck, I'm on the hunt for a tow truck, so I actually could elevate. That's elevation right there to me. Like, you know what I mean? Just, you gotta think about it. Like, you know what I mean? I got a box Chevy that's basically complete, but I can't go to other states because I don't have that sufficient vehicle to tow it. Like, you know, I got the base cat pack, I got da-da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? So at that time, as I said, you know, I was just doing things, but not doing things for the main purpose of what I'm trying to do. So, you know, as I said, got into this YouTube, and, you know, I'm growing. Slow motion better than no motion. I'm growing, and as I grow, you know what I mean, I get smarter, I learn, and I'm like, yo, why don't I just, you know, this time, rather than, you know, do all this stuff to the car, why don't I invest in something to tow? So that's what I'm doing, because it makes sense. So I can hit all the shows and, you know, as I said, elevate the YouTube channel and all that. And then we double back into doing more upgrades that's necessary, and we do that. So as I said, I'm gonna be hitting all local shows and as much shows out of town as I can, which is, that makes sense. And, you know, just trying to build a channel and trying to build everything else that we got going on. So that's pretty cool. So just, you know, stay tuned. We got a lot going on, as I said. Stay tuned, man. If you missed a video, put that post notification bell. If you choose to, which is cool, you know what I mean, you could catch little updates and what's going on. If not, then, you know, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? You gonna see me when you see me, basically. So yeah, just or just, you know, if you watching this video, just as I said, man, just you could go back into the videos, and you could catch a lot of cool videos and a lot of cool different things that, you know, I did. You know what I mean? I put in that work. I'm still putting in that work, and I need to put in more work, because you got to take it to the top of 2024, people. So I'm not going to keep y'all too long. So actually, I'm almost at my destination, so I'm actually gonna pause the video for a minute, and then when I get there, I'm basically gonna show you the giveaway parts, what I'm giving away, and then that's what we gonna do. So catch up in a minute. All right, YouTube. So this is basically the parts that I'm blessing somebody with, as I said. So we got a steering wheel. I think it's by GANT. We got the Hotckis rear sway bar, as y'all can see, rear trailer arms and upper trailer arms. So basically, as I said, when I took it out, I kind of cleaned it the best way I can. It's real. It's all good. If, you know, it could be powder coated, or maybe it could be cleaned up some more. Steering wheel is good, and as I said, y'all see the rear sway bar. Basically kind of cleaned up, you know what I mean? If, you know, it could get powder coated, whatever color or whatever could be done. But that's what I'm trying to say, is like, sometimes you gotta pass things along, you know what I mean? Sometimes money's not everything, and, you know, somebody else could grow from basically what they're trying to build. And basically, you know, I still got the bolts, but I think I'm missing one bolt here, but and another bolt there. That's crazy. I gotta see if I find that. But the rear, I got all the bolts, whatever. But the bolts shouldn't really be a problem anyway. But let's see what it is. So this is, you know, this is what I'm doing today. I had it for a little while, and, you know, just trying to help somebody with their build. So this is basically what, you know, you gotta do sometimes. So as I said, once again, if you're new to my channel, my name is Life of Myke LS. As y'all can see, this is the Hotckis setup. Rear, upper, and we got that GANT push steering wheel. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.